having a protection in place and a plan is really important for our family and our finances. So what is long-term care insurance? Well, really what it is, it's a designated bucket of money to pay for care. Okay. It's going to provide tax-free income. And that is going to come in the form of a daily or a monthly benefit. Okay. And this is going to be over a period of time. It could be a benefit period of 2 years all the way up to lifetime benefits. A policy is also oftentimes going to have what we call inflation protection, because we know at age 50, let's say you buy a policy age 50, and maybe you don't need care for 30 years until age 80. Well, guess what happens? There's inflation, right? Costs go up. So we want that policy to grow over time with the cost of care as care increases, cost care increase. So there's inflation protection on policies. There's also the potential to have what we call shared benefits. So this is particularly important for partners or couples to be able to share benefits. And it's a way to get more coverage to be able to share benefits together. And some other things to think about with long-term care insurance, like how do you even receive benefits? Well, benefits are paid out really two ways, Nick. Okay. So it's going to be a physical impairment or cognitive impairment. It's not both. It's one or the other. And what we call physical impairment, what we're really talking about here are activities of daily living. Okay, these are things that we do every day that we probably don't even think about. These are things such as transferring, toileting, bathing, dressing, eating, and continence. So if you need help with just 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living, and your expected need of care is more than 90 days, then that would trigger your policy and you would receive benefits. Okay. And of course, there's a waiting period as well. There's an elimination period that you have to fulfill. Or the cognitive impairment.
The elimination period, that varies by policy, right? It's not a standard that every policy has a 60-day elimination period.
Right. So depending on the carrier and the policy, that time period will be different. So the standard kind of usually a lot of policies have a 90-day elimination period, but some companies offer like a 0-day home care. So you don't have to wait to receive benefits if you're receiving care at home. Sometimes you can actually change that waiting period to be longer or shorter, just depending on the carrier and the policy. But there will be generally some type of waiting period in the policy. That's pretty standard. Nick, some other things to consider too when you have a policy is that there are other benefits. So yes, you get this daily or monthly benefit, this income, tax-free income, but most policies have these other benefits. So these are going to be things like care coordination. Okay, you're going to have a team of people, maybe even one point person to help your family through the situation. So they can help put together a plan of care, give recommendations of home care agencies, facilities to be able to really assist the family in a really difficult time and situation. So the family doesn't have to rely on Google, okay, to be able to figure out what do we do next? You've got a team of people to help you. Also, many policies have respite care. So if you've got informal caregivers, can actually pay to have professionals come in to give them a break because we know there's caregiver burnout. Okay. And there's also oftentimes home modifications and caregiver training. These are other things that typically come with policies, again, to help the family, to help you as the care recipient be able to receive quality care.
And the caregiver has to take care of themselves, right? And that's why that respite care is so important, because so many times I know that we see the caregiver ends up transitioning to then needing care themselves in so many of these cases.
That's right. It is a big problem. Caregivers do not generally take the best care of themselves because they are expending their energy and their time for their loved one.